Hello everybody, we are on another lovely adventure. Cora, Ariana and I are about to embark on a plane trip to Moscow, and from Moscow we are heading to Georgia for a few days. It'll be interesting. We are not major flyers. Actually, flying here was one of the first times we had flown in a very long time, basically. So as a child I would have flown from Canada, Netherlands, but other than that, not a lot of flying. So it's a very new experience to us. We're going to try to document it for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the videos, and as always, like, share, and subscribe. A lot of people have been unsubscribed, so check your subscription status. So this is the airport here in Nizhny Novgorod. Not a huge airport. We have to take a flight from here to Nizhny, or not to Nizhny, to Moscow, and then we have to wait there for a while and then take a flight from there directly to Tbilisi, which will be nice. There was an option for a couple of layovers, but it sounded more confusing that way. This will be a lot simpler. Be there for 4 days. I got a few friends I want to meet. Got some banking business to take care of, and also some stuff I want to videotape, and we'll keep that as a surprise for now, but I think you guys will be interested in it. There's some potential business ideas, I guess, that we would like to implement. We'll say it at that. There's the girls. Hello. You guys having fun so far? Just started, basically. So I'm taking my drone along, so that caused a bit of not an issue, I guess, but they wanted to double check that was okay. The security guard came out, super nice guy, Vasily is his name, said hello, and we chatted back and forth, and always the question comes up, why are you in Russia? What are you doing here? What's wrong with Canada or whatever? And it's not necessarily that, I mean, obviously we love the Canadian people, we love Canada, but it is poorly led at the moment, and we feel much safer and happier here, and also feel we have way more opportunities. So this is our desk here, flight to Moscow. So next step. This is, of course, always more challenging because we don't speak the language very well. Well, Cora's not too bad at it, obviously, but I am lost without my translation off my phone, and it was still in the scanning device, so I didn't have it on me when they're asking questions. Like, I don't know. No, anyway, see if we can board it. It's pretty straightforward. He even spoke a little bit of English. So now we got to go up to the second floor. It's a nice little airport. I have no idea how old this thing is, but it looks pretty clean and nice. Very small, obviously, but very empty right now, depending on the time of day, probably. And I said up to the second floor, gate number 1. It's very clean though. It's fun. Okay, so I have a power bank. It's a 4,000, what do they call that? Watt or whatever. Anyway, a big one. That's what actually was causing an issue right now. So they had to double check if that was allowed or not. I had to go to a different spot to airfloat itself to the desk to make sure that was okay to fly with this. So now I have a piece of paper saying it's okay. Now I got to go back in to the gate here, so always fun. Through the check-in, there comes the girls. This is pretty cool. Well, what's more Russian than that, eh? Beautiful. I don't know, somebody for a store or something.
Yeah, but when you're going on a plane.
Oh, typical of every airport. We have little spots for gifts and such. We'll figure out where we are. This least airport is very small. It won't take, or won't be very easy to get lost in here. Find our gate and go from there. This smells very inviting. Nice coffee shop. Always got jewelry stores as well. Every place. Man, I think we need to go right there. Grumpy.
Not grumpy.
Alright, coming down the gate here. Airplanes. And we're going down this tunnel.
under the seats in emergency exit rows during takeoff and landing. Consumption of alcohol not offered.
Fortunately, they put us all the way in the back.
In carefully at all times. All aisles and emergency exits must be free of any personal space under the seats in emergency exit rows during takeoff and landing. Consumption of alcohol not offered aboard is prohibited as
that I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can't change me. You can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. I remember when you told me I should settle down, but these restless feet won't keep me grounded. The open road's the only place I found where I feel alive, and the stars will guide me. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can't change me. You can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. A free-born mind. A free-born mind. You can change me. You can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. You can change me. You can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. You can change me. You can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind.
Safely landed in the big city of Moscow. And I didn't lose my kids, so that's great. Okay, not sure where to go now. We have to go across the city someplace to find the other airport. On top of my head, I don't know which one it is. But we will find it. We've got tons of time. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now. And the next flight is at 1 in the morning. So
Right there. It's a train, express train from Moscow.
just trying to figure out how to get out of the airport. Exit. Может быть this way.
You.
Eat your snack.
Because you're like going one way and I was trying to follow you, waiting for you to turn, and then you all of a sudden turned. So I couldn't.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll find it. Good news is we got tons and tons of time, so it's kind of hard to be late. This is actually a really big airport. I forgot to take my camera up, sorry. What we're actually trying to do is find our way out of here. We are at one airport. We need to go to Vnukovo, and that's about an hour and 20 minutes roughly from here by car. So, nice enough building, really nice, friendly people. Still lost though. We could find train to Moscow, and I think we may end up having to do that and then hop on something else. Great subway system in Moscow, as we've shown before. But I don't see any. Normally you see like a metro sign or something. I'm not seeing anything, so we're gonna just try our way out this way for the train to Moscow. I told you, everybody's just great around here. It's like a little bit too fast for my amateur Russian brain, but we got her figured out. We bought an express train. We're taking that to another terminal, get off, hop onto the yellow line, take that to the Vnukovo. It'll be good. This is by far a bigger airport. Off the top of my head, yeah, we did. We landed at Vnukovo when we came here from Tbilisi. So this must be a way, way bigger. This airport's huge. I don't know. Where did she say? Yes, this way. Yep. Yeah, here. We're finding our way.
15 minutes.
Oh, now we have to hurry too. Come on. Asleep here, we're figuring it out. We're down to the metro, and I was like, where do I get a ticket to get in this thing? But that was the exit. I needed to use my last ticket. Silly me. Okay, now we're at the ticket spot. Gotta get a ticket here to get on our metro. Big sea of people here. And into the sea we go. What's always amazing me is if you think about it, everybody has a purpose. Everyone has a place to go, either work or home or shopping or whatever it might be. Everybody's doing something, which is kind of interesting. It's always an adventure, but we're finding it. Nobody's got lost yet. Over here, up there, down there, through here. It is actually quite neat, and we're not in any kind of a hurry, so we get lots of time. But hey, just tired. We didn't eat lunch because we've been gone the whole time. So we're getting quite hungry. It's like 7 o'clock at night now, roughly. Ready for something to eat and drink. Another one. And there's airport written on there. So that should be the right one now.
So we have to go through all those things, I think?
Yeah, we're at the end of the last one. It's a really nice terminal, actually. We just went through security. That's what she was saying when I turned it on. Security over here. Now we're gonna go up. And this is, well, if you've watched any videos before, we've been in this airport a couple times. We landed here when we first arrived, and we also picked up the other Canadian family, the Frost family. We met them here at the airport as well. This will be the first time taking the departures, I guess. But I don't imagine it'll be super complicated. I keep getting stopped. I have a battery bank, and they keep stopping me for that. It checks out every time. It's just they got to make sure it's not too big, basically. All right, we are super hungry. That's what we're going to be looking for. Some place to eat something. Which I'm pretty sure I got to go up one more floor. This is a much smaller airport. I mean, it's got a little bits of everything as well. But I think we're going to go up one more. All right, now we're up here. And oh, I can smell food. Can you smell food? Mm-hmm. I smell food. Where is it? Somewhere. All right, it's going to be pretty boring in here. We're going to find some food. We're eventually going to get to find our terminal, and then we're going to take another flight. Catch you guys in a bit. Well, now that part should have been brought to you in part by Moo-Moo's, but it wasn't. Yeah, that's cool, eh? I don't know. Yeah, Anneesa now. Look at this Lego park. I could probably play here for another 3-4 hours. You guys can get me when it's time to go. Wow. Now that is cool. So we've got the smaller kid Lego. The whole thing's fenced in Lego. She's not made of Lego. And look at this stuff, man. This is just cool. Airport. Very cool. Bins full of Lego. Look at this cow. I'm assuming these are moo locations, which means Canada would be on there. No, that can't be right. Probably just different places on the map. It's still cool. Now we got sleeping pods here. Cora was just telling me, but I didn't know what she was talking about. So it looks like places you can crash and get some sleep. Pick a bunk. Lock your valuables in. You get a little rest. Hardly looks like enough room for a big fella. That's interesting. How that would work. Very neat. So, nobody's using them right now, but you could. Oh, here's somebody is. Got their shoes outside. Very interesting. I've heard of these, never seen them. I could use one. I am beat. It's only 8:45 or something, but very, very tired. And I don't know. I don't think I'd sleep in there anyway. I would just lay there. Same as in the airplane. I probably won't sleep either because it's just hard to sleep and it's not your bed. But I will try. We land at 5 in the morning in Georgia, so won't be much sleeping then either as we start exploring right away. So I better get at least a little bit of sleep here in the airport. We got about 3 hours yet before we should head to the departure gate, and then we get the flight, so I can sleep on the two. A little bit on the flight and a little bit on I'm trying to find a bathroom around here. A little bit on the flight and a little bit here while we're waiting. All right, we are through the next level of security, or we're working on it over here. Put all our stuff in the bucket, get down to the little pink slippery thingies, and ready to roll. Ready?
It's weird to be wearing no shoes on in a building.
In a building. Well, everybody else is doing it, so they're just as weird as you are. All right, we got to go through here now. Yeah, once again, no issues. Interesting thing though, migration card that I've been carrying around, I'm told not to lose it. Do not under any circumstances lose the thing. We've been carrying it around since we arrived in Moscow. A little over a year ago, I guess. They took it now, so now it's gone. So hopefully that was okay. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking we'll probably get a new one when we arrive again the next time. At least I hope so, because I was told not to let that disappear. Get through security. We're in a little gift shop here. I guess what we would class as a duty-free. I have no idea if they have that kind of thing here. Well, it's a nice little shop to pick up some stuff. I'm told I move too quick sometimes. And it looks like I need to clean my lens. But anyway, beautiful airport. I guess this is the first time being in the departure section. And probably somewhere to sit, looks like over there. Yeah, here's more. It says right here, duty free. Duty free Moscow. Anyway, a bunch of stores, restaurants, lots of stuff here. Why are you filming me? That was strange. Anyway, lots of stuff. This place just keeps going and going and going. So we came in way down over there, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So definitely a lot larger on the departure side of things than it was on the arrivals. Makes sense, I guess. You just want to land and get out of the airport, go find your loved ones or whatever you do. And this place is huge. So we got about 2 hours to wait yet before we actually board the plane. So we do. Just commenting that this looks super familiar. I don't know if it's the Azerbaijani airport or the Georgian airport. But this particular area looks very familiar because this is in the middle and there's another area like this on the other side. Super duper familiar. Funny how that can be. Yeah, that time went by quick. We're supposed to board in about 15 minutes. And since we walked way too far, we now have to go back to find our gate. I guess it must have been one of the very first gates. So that's okay. Then maybe we'll get a little bit of sleep on our way to Georgia, and then we'll let the adventure begin. But I am definitely getting tired. It's getting late. I think possibly that little tin can is ours, since it's stuck to 28 here, or it will be. Still amazing that little pop can's gonna make it up into the air and take us all the way to Georgia. Alright, this time I gotta take a bus ride across the tarmac somewhere.
We did this when we came here too, no?
I don't remember, it might be. It's kind of amusing because we were leading the pack, we didn't know where to go. So other people got confused too, and then we're all like discussed it together in different languages and decided to keep walking down the stair hole and onto this bus. So at least if we are lost, we're all lost together. Okay, lost leg.
Let's take a selfie.
Oh, hey?
Take a selfie.
Hey?
We have to wait for them anyway.
This is true. Alright, so it wasn't the plane I thought it was. I think this one might be even smaller. A miniature pop can, if you will. Fuel truck. Definitely not a very big plane. Anyway, hopefully we have some leg room. That would be nice, and I can stretch and go to sleep. It is about 12:30 in the morning right now, and I think we land at 5, so we got 4.5 hours. Now we got the pilot for this evening. Pretty sure Anneesa's having a really good sleep. There's just not enough room here for me to go to sleep. It's going to be an entertaining day. Alright, safely arrived in Georgia. And it's easy peasy in this country. It's one thing I really loved about it the first time I got here too. It's super easy to get into. The language obviously is a bit of a barrier, but so much English here and everybody speaks English. I filmed a little bit on the other side of customs. I had to delete it. The guy came up to me, "Oh, you can't do that. Delete it." He made me take it out of my trash and everything. So, but he spoke English as well, which makes it obviously it's pretty handy. So we're down here now. Little cafeteria. You can buy some stuff, having a hot chocolate. You girls are, at least I'm having a coffee. I already got my phone activated again. I had my Magti, I think it's called, magti.com. Anyway, I had a SIM card from them still, from when we lived here. And so I just had it activated again, so that's good to go. And then the lady told me it doesn't get light out till about 7. It's 5 now, so we're gonna just kind of relax here. Well, it might be 5:30 by now, but we're gonna relax here for a bit, and then we'll head into town, make our way towards the hotel. We're not supposed to check in till this afternoon, but I'm hoping we can at least ditch our bags and then go exploring. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today, at least, and yeah, we'll start that off as a new video in Georgia. But we made it safely. Everything's good, friendly, kind, nice. Oh
We
yes.
have lots of memories from coming here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because when we first came here, back in October.
Yes.
And
It was
we
very
were
cold.
going through here, and we didn't know any of the language. This guy was just holding a screen sign with your name on it.
Yes.
We just followed him out. Okay.
Yeah, that was right out here. So we came out these doors, and then first of all we came out from the, what do you call that? Where you pick up your bags. We picked them up and loaded them all onto carts. I think we had 4 or 5 carts, 28 suitcases. We come out and there's a guy holding a sign with my name on it, so we follow that guy. He didn't help us with the bags or nothing, and he didn't speak any English. And so then we went out here to walk along this. Down there somewhere we crossed. Maybe it was right here. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, way up there. You can, I don't know if you can make it out. I mean, then we had to cross the road, and it was very busy actually at the time. So try not to lose our kids. We are not travelers. We've traveled much more now, but at that time it was first time kids have been on a plane. First time I had been on a plane for 24 years or something. So it was very new for us, but we made it. Pushing all these carts of suitcases, and then they kind of slide a little bit, especially when you hit some bumps. So one of them at least went for a spill. We had to pick those up. Some stranger ended up helping us at that point. Loaded them all up into this bus that then brought us to our Airbnb rental. But the guy didn't speak any English, and we're driving into town. Our phones, we didn't have SIM cards yet or nothing. A lot of horror thoughts went through our heads, but it all turned out just fine. And we found our accommodations, and we had a really good stay there in Marginishvili Square. Beautiful place. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the trip. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Help us grow the channel. Check to see that you are still subscribed. A lot of people have been unsubscribed, so subscribe or resubscribe if you will. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, helping us grow that channel. And I think that's about it. There's a bunch of links down below in the description. Check those out as well. You can subscribe on various different channels that we have, and also just keep in touch with us on there. All right, God bless you guys. We'll catch you in another one.
Okay, everybody, Arend and I are in this one room sleeping here, and Papa is in another room. I couldn't get a room big enough for us all, so it's a nice enough room. We're very tired. I didn't get any sleep on the plane really, so we're really tired. We're gonna sleep for a couple hours before we go down for maybe some breakfast and see what else we want to do for the day. So yeah, so it's a cute enough little room. 2 little beds. Should work, yeah? Mm-hmm. Are you ready to sleep? Yeah. Tired? Been a long day, eh? So, I guess we'll talk to you when we wake up.